How tough is it to play a game that you're supposed to win by 20?
I think at times especially with a young team, it can be a challenge when you see on paper what we saw tonight, and we didn't handle the first half very well at all. And with a young team moving forward, we got to make sure that we play. And I really try to emphasize to our team afterwards, we've got to play against the game. It's not your opponent is really irrelevant in what we're trying to do. We're trying to get better every day and play against the game. And tonight, I think we kind of let our opponent, or the perception of our opponent, get in the way of what we were trying to do.
It's got to feel good, though. I mean, getting a big win.
Oh, anytime. Trust me. Anytime you win a game, it's good for your team. I think it's great. Don't get me wrong at all. We're extremely happy we got the win. A lot of good things happened tonight, but we obviously have some things we need to work on moving forward.
I thought I came in and gave you a little bit of a spurt. Got some long rebounds. It just seemed like it gave you a little bit of boost.
I agree. And Ike, he's such a good guy, and he's a great student. He's a great person, and he's trying so hard to be a great basketball player that sometimes that can get in the way of him just playing the game, letting it come to him, doing what he's done for his whole life. And it was good to see him get out there and have a couple things go his way, both offensively and defensively, that hopefully it'll kind of jumpstart his season a little bit, get him comfortable, and move forward. Because I do think he's got a chance to be a good player for us, and it was good to see him have some good things happen.
Regardless whether it was Judson or Oral Roberts or whomever, I thought that Trey showed a lot of getting on the floor a lot. I just thought that he was really after the ball a lot tonight.
I think the biggest stat that we're excited about is Trey's 7 offensive rebounds. No offense to Trey, but I'm not sure he had that many last year. And just seeing him active, seeing him aggressive and chasing balls, rebounding out of his area, is a major step in the right direction.
Will you look at? I don't mean. No. Will you look at what they did wrong? But how much are you looking at what they did right? I mean, is there a nice little blend?
Absolutely. I think no doubt. I don't think you can, because part of it is, your guys, if you beat them up after a 40-point win or whatever it ended up being, I apologize if it wasn't. But if you beat them up too much over that, I think it can lose a little bit of the message can get lost a little bit. So we're going to do both. We'll watch film with every one of our guys over the next day or two, and we'll show them both. Obviously, a lot of positives. We'll show them some things we need to work on, and use it more as an educational tool than maybe a motivational or a discipline tool that you might use in some different situations. Because I think everybody can take some good, and everybody can work on some things from the game.
A stat that I don't know if I've seen very often are 7 guys with 2 assists or more.
We have our whole deal is when we talk to our team, we want to have three categories that we want to dominate the game, and we want to dominate the game in the energy category. We want to dominate the game in the toughness category, and in the unselfishness category. We want to be, at the end of the game, when you look at all 3 of those, we want to say IPFW1, IPFW1, IPFW1. First half we didn't, and I thought our team did a much better job in the second half. First half, I think we had 7 assists, 8 turnovers. End of the game, 17 assists, 10 turnovers. So we only turned it over twice the second half, and shared the ball, which is what I think we need to do to be good on offense.
Have you ever seen 7 guys with 2? I don't know.
I don't know.
Usually
I really don't.
Have, 5 or 6.
Your PG
7.
has a bunch, and a couple other guys will sprinkle them in. So no, it's a good point. I like the fact that we've got guys sharing the ball, and it also means we've got guys catching it and doing good things with it when they do catch it.
All right, just look like things are starting. Is the depth starting to come around?
I think so. I think you mentioned it. I think Joe Edwards, who's been really solid for us in the first few games, struggled a little bit with his shot today. But again, he made positive contributions. I thought Mario was really good, efficient, and he's had some struggles offensively, turning the ball over. And tonight, a couple assists and only one turnover, which I thought was pretty good for him. You already mentioned on Ike coming in doing good things. So yeah, I think we're starting to get some depth. Kibbe didn't play at all, and he obviously will help us as we move forward. So I think we've got, like I've said, we got 9 or 10 guys that I think that come in and help us as we move forward. We just got to continue to get guys ready to play at this level and understand the physicality and the toughness you have to play with every possession.
Kibbe nursing a foot, ankle?
Yeah, he'll play on. He'll practice on Wednesday. We got one of those deals where he sprained it earlier in the year, sprained it again on what's today? Today's Monday, Saturday. Yesterday was I might have sprained it on Friday. Either way, last couple of days have just been okay.
Ankle?
Yeah, just could have went today, but with a day off tomorrow and kind of the way the game was going, just felt like it'd be better to get him ready to go for the weekend and then obviously for next week. So.
And probably last thing is that you kept coaching these guys to run. Are they starting to get that now?
At times, we've got to continue. I just think, and I'm going to stick to it at this point, that our best chance. I think we've got 2 really good opportunities to score. I think if we get out in transition and get a basket early before the defense can get set, I think we're pretty good in transition. And then secondly, I think if we get the ball inside to Trey and Rio, good things happen. So we're going to try to run. Run in transition, get the defense on their heels a little bit. We are not quite there yet with going from sprinting in transition to running smooth, solid offense in the half court. We're not there yet. In practice, we've been there at times. We just got to put it in the game, and I think it'll come once we get more comfortable with the whole deal.
It's difficult to maintain that high level of play for 40 minutes against a team like that, isn't it?
I think so. And you hate to make excuses because that's what, as a coach and as a player, that's what we're trying to do. But I mean, you got to be a little bit realistic when you look up and see if the game's kind of going your way. It's pretty tough to stay mentally focused, especially when you've got 9 new guys. The really good teams, they can stay focused for all 40 minutes and keep the pedal to the metal, so to speak. But with new guys and young guys, we have to we've got to build it and get there.
About how tough is it to play a game knowing that you're supposed to win by 20?
And I'd say energy-wise, it's pretty hard to come out knowing that they're a good squad, but it's hard to keep the energy up. Yeah, I'd say that for the most part. Yeah.
But it seemed like you had a lot of energy tonight.
I could tell. Before the game, our warm-ups were pretty bad. Like no one was talking. It was pretty low energy. Yeah. So I tried to. I'm not a really good energy guy, but I tried to do my best, I guess.
No, but I don't know if it was part of your shtick of saying, all right, I'm going to hit the floor tonight. You kind of like, as Coach said, you rebounded out of your area. It just seemed like you were.
It felt good, I guess. I don't know how to answer that.
Then I guess I just you had 7 boards tonight, 6 in the first half. I mean, was it just their threes and a lot of long rebounds, or what was?
Well, back in high school, I had a knack for rebounding, even when I was the point guard. So, really, it was just about me just being in the right places, boxing whoever was in my area out, and just finding a knack for the ball, just being a ball chaser. So, I was in the right places at the right time, and I just jumped my highest, and I would go get the boards. So.
Have coaches in your coaching staff? Have they asked you to kind of be the spark a little bit when you come off the bench to kind of give that little?
Well, they really want me to be a lockdown defender, as much as I can. But as going off as a spark, I try my best to be a spark, no matter what. Even if our energy level was really high, I wanted to get even higher. So, just me coming off the bench, being a spark. I mean, if you want to say that if that's what you want to say, what it is. But I just come out and I just go to play my hardest. So that's my main objective, just play hard for my team while I'm out there and just contribute to the W.
How do you guys, you play a team like Xavier and then have to come and play a game like this. How do you guys stay focused and,
Just go through our normal routine, I guess, all week of practice. We don't prepare any more or any less for the teams we're playing. So I guess, just keeping the same routine as always.
Basically, just like he said, we come in off of a loss to Xavier. We have a lot of energy. We pick our own selves up. We don't reflect on the last loss. We look towards the next opponent and just trying to get the next win. So that's what we basically did through practice. Brought a lot of energy, stayed focused, you know. But came out lackadaisical today, but it's just something that we got to work on, and we're going to keep working on it.
How tough is it this year to keep hearing Jasic yell "run"? I mean, you know, this guy's pushing the ball up the floor. It's like it looks like there's no walking at all this year.
You know I don't like that. It's a little different from what we're used to, but I think we're slowly starting to figure it out.
Is it something that maybe you might not like, but is it something that?
It's good. I think it's good for our team. I think it fits well with us. Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Because you know you're the one he's always yelling push it. You know.
Well, I came from a program where we pushed the ball, you know, so it wasn't really nothing. It's not really nothing new to me, you know. Just get the ball, try and get out as fast as we can. You know, Trey, Mario, Michael, Hisham, all the people that's around the 4 and 5 spots. I just try to call their names to find me so we can just go. Or when me and Johnny are on the floor, he gets the ball and we go. Either one of us, we just get it and go. I'm really not new to it. I really like it. So.
And Trey, probably last one for me is, it just seemed like there was a lot of interior passing tonight.
I think it was slow at first, but after I don't know, we started figuring it out, working the ball around. It opened up the middle a little bit more. So yeah, inside out a little bit. It helps reversing the ball back and forth a few times.
Yeah.
It opens up the lane instead of just like one pass, you know, shoot, or one pass look inside. It's not there, so let's go somewhere else. So moving the ball a little bit, I think it started to get.
When you're on the floor, do you have a sense of? It seems like everybody is pretty unselfish with the ball, and it's.
Yeah, I feel that vibe. Yeah, we all have confidence in each other. So if I don't think anyone wants to force up any shots. We're all pretty good with each other, finding the open man and having confidence in them to make the right play.
Yeah, all right. Because I told Coach, I said I don't know if I've ever seen a box score with 7 guys with 2 assists or more.
Yeah,
Which is a load.
it's fun to play with.
All right.